guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to hop on here and talk to you guys a little bit about my 5 favorite skincare products of all time. So, it's hot in here. If you guys want to hear what my 5 favorite products are, then please keep watching and please subscribe to my channel. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with my favorite skincare product I have for blemishes. And that product is by The Ordinary, and it is the salicylic acid 2% solution. Comes in a little glass bottle. And this is what it looks like. I'm so sorry, guys. I need to get better lighting. I know, because this sucks. But that is what it looks like. I think most of The Ordinary products do come in glass bottles. I think there's a couple that come in like a squeeze out bottle, I guess you would say. Ugh. My throat is so dry. Okay. Sorry. My allergies have just been so crazy today and the past week, because not only do I live, by a forest. There's like a forest in my backyard with trees and all kinds of stuff, but I live in Texas. And it's just been so dry and so hot, and the dander in the air and the dust, and it's just, ugh, it sucks. The pollen and everything is just really getting to me lately. I have asthma too, so it's just like terrible for me lately. So, plus I freaking, at my work, I work in a warehouse, and I literally deal with dusty boxes all day long, and that gets to me too. I breathe that in, and it's just, well, it's terrible. So I apologize if I'm like coughing or sniffling through this video, but I will get through it. So back to the salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is derived from the bark of a willow tree, and this stuff, back in the ancient times, they used to use this stuff for skincare. They started realizing that, hey, this stuff works wonders for skincare, but medical uses too. They would use this for, to treat certain things back then as well. So salicylic acid, we have known about that helping with a lot of things for a really long time. But the number one thing that it really, really helps with is break out some blemishes and acne and things like that. Now, I'm lucky enough to say that I don't, and I never have had like acne, but I will say that I do get pimples, and when I do get them, it is terrible, because I don't just get, oh, one here or one here or one here. No, I will get all the oil from my skin will go to one area and form a big, huge zit that is like this freaking big. I'm not even lying. It is the most horrid thing that I've ever seen in my life. It sucks and I hate it. But thanks to this product, I have been able to avoid going through all that, because trying to cover up a zit that is this freaking big, it's almost impossible. I mean, usually I will get one like right here. That's where the really big ones, that's usually where they go, is right here. And literally I will look like I have a freaking horn coming out of my head. It's terrible, I'm telling you, it's terrible. But I haven't had one of those in a long time, and that's because I've used this stuff. When I first see any signs of I'm fixing to break out or anything, I will put like 1 drop on the problem area, and I'll just kind of dab it into, you know, my skin. And when you do start putting this stuff on, it comes out clear. It's a clear substance, but then as you're dabbing it or rubbing it, it does turn like a white color. It's kind of weird and strange, but when I first started doing it, I was like, holy cow, what the hell is happening? Oh, excuse me. I was like, what the heck is happening right now? Like, is that soap or what is it? I'm trying to see if it'll do it right now so that I can show you guys what I mean. See a little bit, see how that's like soapy right there a little bit? Yeah. It's strange, but it freaked me out a little bit because I'm like, well, am I supposed to wash this off? Like, and then I started thinking, is it doing that because did I not wash all the soap, you know, off my face good enough? But no, it's supposed to do that. It will turn that white color, and then after, you know, it turns that white color, it will just seep into your skin. And the reason it is so good at what it does, getting rid of blemishes, is because it gets into your pores and it basically it draws out the black and white heads that cause the blemishes to come up in the first place. So it unclogs all your pores. And now this can be used as a spot treatment, or you can put about 4 or 5 drops in your hand, rub them together, and then rub it on your face as like a preventative, which I like to do about a few days before I start my period. I think it works wonders when I do that. That way I don't have to go through the trouble of spot treating, you know, spot treating every little thing I see. So that is my favorite, you know, blemish product right there. Now, my favorite, I'm going to go to the Mario Badescu Glycolic Acid Toner. This is my go-to toner for, sorry, I'm really sleepy right now. This is my go-to toner because I have tried a lot of toners. I like a toner that does not have alcohol in it because I feel like, well, I don't feel like, I know alcohol is going to dry my skin out. It does dry anybody's skin out. To me, alcohol is like the enemy. Unless it's like a little bitty bit that's in a product, I will not use that product because, like I said, it just dries my skin out. My skin is already dry except for certain portions that are oily. Most of the time my skin is dry and I don't need anything else drying it out. So this is perfect, and the glycolic acid in here, it really, really helps to just kind of start, you know, I am getting older and I am starting to see like signs of aging and all that stuff. So glycolic acid is perfect for if you're starting to see certain little lines or certain little wrinkles or whatever, and you want to take care of that now, then this is a perfect product to start using just to like start out with, you know. I feel like it's really cool because what I do is I'll put it on a cotton pad, and on the directions it says to just swipe it on your face until you don't see, or until the cotton pad is clear when you swipe it. Every single time that I use this, like even if I've washed my face a million times, I still will see little black specks on the cotton pad. And I'm like, that is so disgusting, but it is probably like little blackheads or whatever it is. You know, the glycolic acid is like pulling it out of my skin, and that's what I love. I also love the way this makes my skin feel. It does dry it out a little bit, but it has this nice sheen to it when I'm done, and then putting the moisturizer on over it. I've been using this for about, God, like 6 months. This is a big bottle, and I've had it 6 months, and I still have that much left. I mean, and I use a lot of this. So if you're somebody that doesn't use a whole lot of toner on your cotton ball or pad or whatever, this will probably last you even longer. And I think it was 6 months ago when I bought this product. Mario Badescu is a little bit on the more expensive side, opposed to the Ordinary that is like, they don't have a product that's over $20. I don't know if I mentioned that to you guys or not, but that is amazing to find a skincare line, a good skincare line that works, and their products are reasonably priced, so reasonably priced. I mean, I love it. But this one, I would say they are reasonably priced for the results that you get. With Mario Badescu, everything that I've bought of theirs I've always seen results with them. I always feel like my skin is better when I have the face wash. I have a lot of products by them. Even the little pink drying lotion, I have that. That does work. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that doesn't work just because I love this one better. That does work. It's just I like this one better because it works faster. So anyways, basically, I think this was maybe $30, $20 or $30. But look how big of a bottle this is. I don't think that's a bad deal at all. So this is my go-to toner. Sorry, I need another drink. My throat is like, literally, it's like a desert right now. It's terrible. I love root beer. It's so good. So this is really hard, but because I have a lot of masks. I mean, let me just show you. Okay, this is my mask collection. It is huge. So it is huge. So I had a hard time picking my favorite mask. I mean, I like all of those, but I do have a favorite, and I realized that this one is my favorite because it gets rid of a problem for me, and that is the Organics. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm super tired, so I'm sorry. It is not Organics, it is Origins, the Out of Trouble 10-minute mask to rescue problem skin. And this is what it looks like. I love the color of the bottle. So pretty. I love Origins, period. I love their products. It smells like menthol. That's the way I can explain it. It smells like the little Vicks Vapor Rub that you put on your nose, or the mentholatum that you put on your nose. And I love that smell. I know some people might not like that smell, but I love it personally. I feel like when I put it on my face, it really gets into my skin, and I like to put it in the fridge before I use it because it's just 10 times better that way. It's very cooling anyway, but when I put it in the refrigerator, it's twice that. I mean, I love it. But what it does too, it fits in with my little products that I'm telling you about right now, because it really helps with, like, you know, it doesn't help if you have a blemish and you're trying to get rid of it right away, but it does help to prevent the blemishes from showing up on your skin. So like, say, you know, your skin's feeling gross and yucky and oily, and you can tell that like you're fixing to get a breakout. You would just have that feeling. use this mask, and I promise you that feeling will go away. That's what happens to me all the time. I will have that feeling, and my skin will just be disgusting and feel like gross and slick and oily. And my skin's really dry, so for it to feel oily, I know that like I'm definitely fixing to get a breakout. So I will go grab this mask and put it on. Do you hear that? Sorry, there's so many. Sometimes I hear these little noises in here. I'm like, oh, it creeps me out. Anyways, this, I'm such a baby. This is a white consistency, and I want to say it's not like clay, only because it doesn't dry. I mean, it does dry, but it doesn't dry like clay does to your skin. It is very, very thick. Let's see. It's very, very thick, and I even love putting it on my hand. It just feels so amazing. And also, guys, sometimes I'll get, I don't want to say eczema because I really hope it's not eczema. I haven't gone to the doctor yet, but lately I've been getting these really bad dry patches on my hands right here, which I think it's just the weather right now. I've never gotten them in the past. I think that's just what it is, and the combination of that and where I work and, you know, the heat and everything, I've been getting them right here. And sometimes I will just put this on my on the back of my hands and just leave it there for 10 minutes and wash it off, and it does soothe those dry patches really really good, because it just makes them feel better. So altogether, I love that mask. That has got to be my #1 favorite. This is the second one that I have bought. The first one I tried was like last year, and I bought it by accident. I was going in to buy the it was an overnight mask that I was looking for, but I guess they redid their packaging or something, and by mistake I grabbed this one, and I got home and I was so mad, and I almost took it back, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try it, because I personally cannot stand to have a mask at home and not try it. I love trying new face masks, so I tried it, fell in love with it, had it ever since. So, and you get a good amount in here. It is, let's see, 3.4 ounces, and I think it runs, I think this ran me 20-25 bucks. So again, not bad at all. I'm gonna move on to the next product. It is the Bliss Drench and Quench Cream to Water Hydrator for all day moisture. Now this I will use before I put my makeup on, because there's not a lot of moisturizers out there that are like this one. There are a few that are like this one, but most of them are white, and they're heavy. You can feel them on your face, and if you try to put makeup over regular moisturizer, at least in my experience, it will just run right off your face. So, or it won't last as long, and especially if you're out in the heat and you start to get a little bit of sweat, then it will just all come off. So that's why I love this so much. This is like a water-based moisturizer, and it actually helps my makeup stay on. When you first put it on, well, even just touching it right now, I mean, you could tell it's just so watery, and I love the fact that it is so watery. It is very, it smells clean. That's the only way I can describe it. It does have a lot of fragrance to it though, like strong fragrance. So if you don't like that, if you don't like a lot of fragrance, I would then this is probably not the moisturizer for you, but I don't mind it as long as the product that I'm buying or wearing works good. So this is what it looks like. Well, let me see if you can see it better in the little tub. See how pretty that blue is? That is just so pretty, that baby blue color. I love it. So I'm going to try to put some on the back of my hand. See if you can. But literally you rub it in, and within about like, it feels heavy going on. Now when I first put it on, I'm like, what? But no, it feels heavy going on. Within like 5 seconds, it's gone. It's gone. I mean, it's still there, but it's like your skin soaked it up, and there's no more like tackiness or heavy weighed down feeling on your face. It's just like nothing but you're moisturized. I love it. It's my favorite moisturizer, and it is by Bliss. I think I said that already. Okay, my last and final favorite product is again by Mario Badescu, and it is the facial, I think I got some lotion on my face, facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. And this is a really popular spray, so a lot of people use this that I've seen. I've seen so many reviews on this. This is like, I think this was voted like #1 in Allure magazine like a while back. This product has been out for a really long time. I love this one in particularly, but I also love the lavender purple one. I think it's a lavender one. The lavender purple and the green cucumber one. Those are really good as well. So this just is really good in the summertime when it's really hot. Like my son has a lot of baseball practices and stuff. This is really good to carry with you and just spritz throughout the day on your face. It's a good like refresher to rehydrate, to just cool off a little bit. And I love this one. I have a couple different facial sprays, but this is my go-to #1, especially after I put my makeup on. I will spray with this. I did used to use the MAC Fix Me or Fix Mist or whatever it is, which I do like that one, but it's weird. I find that this actually helps my makeup stay on better than that one, which is crazy, I know, but it does. It works for me. So yeah, and it says as I read the ingredients in here, it just has a lot of organic ingredients. It does have stuff like glycol in it, but that's really all. It has some sodium chloride, but the rest is like fruit extract, water, just aloe, just regular organic things, and that's what I like in a product as well. So Mario Badescu, I love this brand. Well, that is all, guys. Those are my 5 favorite skincare products. Those are my go-to products that I will always have stocked, always use. So thank you guys for watching my video, and I hope you guys liked it. If you did, go ahead and give me a like. If you didn't, that's okay. And I will see you guys next time.